What if Apple and Samsung's next flagship phones were built on completely opposite ideas of what a smartphone should be? That's exactly what seems to be happening with the iPhone 17 Pro Max and the Galaxy S26 Ultra, and this unexpected shift could make choosing between them more interesting than ever. For years, both brands have produced large, powerful devices that were nearly identical in size, shape, and feel, like the iPhone 16 Pro Max and Galaxy S25 Ultra, both sitting at about 8.3 millimeters thick and weighing just over 220 grams. But now, fresh rumors suggest Apple is moving in one direction while Samsung is headed the other way. Apple reportedly plans to increase the thickness of the iPhone 17 Pro Max to 8.76 millimeters and add more weight, possibly to make room for a larger battery or improved cooling. That means Apple is choosing function over form, giving users a heavier but more capable phone that can last longer and stay cooler during heavy use. Meanwhile, Samsung is doing the opposite. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is expected to get thinner and lighter, dropping into the 7mm range and possibly even losing its iconic S Pen digitizer in the process, all to slim down the device. It's a bold move, especially since the S Pen has been a standout feature for the Ultra line, but it fits with Samsung's current trend of trimming devices wherever possible. This isn't just a cosmetic change, it signals a split in priorities. Apple wants to build a tool that goes the distance, even if that means adding bulk. Samsung wants something that feels lighter and sleeker, even if it sacrifices features some users love. This could be a turning point for many customers who often compare iPhones and Galaxy Ultras side by side, the similarity in dimensions used, to make the decision more about software and brand loyalty. Now, it might come down to how a phone feels in your hand or how long it can go without needing a charge. These decisions also reflect how both companies are viewing the future of smartphones. Apple seems to believe that battery life and performance matter most in a world where phones are used for everything from shooting for 1000 video to mobile gaming. Samsung, on the other hand, appears to be targeting users who want premium performance in the most refined design possible, even if it means removing features like the S Pen, and while slimming down might look good on paper and in marketing materials, there's always the risk that users will notice what's missing. With the Galaxy Z Fold 7 also rumored to ditch some features for a thinner profile, it's clear Samsung is serious about this direction. The question now is whether buyers will agree. Would you trade a bit of battery life or functionality for a phone that feels more sleek and pocketable? Or do you think Apple's decision to go thicker is a smarter way to keep the phone reliable and powerful for longer? Either way, the choice between iPhone and Galaxy might soon be more about philosophy than specs. Let us know where you stand. And if you enjoy updates like this that break it all down in plain English, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tech insights made simple. What if Samsung's next big win isn't about making the most advanced foldable, but making one more people can actually afford? With the July Unpacked event just around the corner, the focus has been on the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Z Flip 7, but now it looks like Samsung might have one more surprise up its sleeve. Thanks to a leak spotted by Android Central, we now have strong signs that a third foldable, the Galaxy Z Flip 7 phase real, and it might be launching alongside the main devices. This news came from a simple slip-up. Spigen, a well-known smartphone case maker, briefly listed cases for not only the Z Flip 7, but also something called the Z Flip 7 FE. The listings disappeared quickly, but not before confirming something big. Samsung's affordable foldable is on the way, and it's part of the same generation. That 7 in the name matters. It shows Samsung is treating this fan edition as a proper part of the 2024 foldable family, not just a side release. That's a big shift. Last year's Galaxy Z Fold FE skipped the number entirely, which left people wondering where it fit in. This time, Samsung seems more confident in its lineup. According to early renders and specs floating around, The Galaxy Z Flip 7 FE is expected to look a lot like the standard Z Flip 6. It will likely feature a 6.7-inch main screen and a 3.4-inch cover display, meaning from the outside, it'll still give off a premium feel, but it's the internal hardware that sets it apart. Instead of using the latest Snapdragon processor, the Fe is rumored to be powered by the Exynos 2400E chip. It's also expected to include 8GB of RAM and 128GB of storage. The screen should support full high-definition plus resolution and run at 120Hz, which still makes for a smooth user experience. What really makes this model interesting, though, is the expected price. Reports out of South Korea suggest a price tag of around 1 million Korean won. That could make it about 30% cheaper than the Z Flip 6, and this time, Samsung isn't waiting months to release a fan edition model. They're launching it right alongside their flagships. That could change how people see foldables. Until now, foldable phones have been viewed as luxury tech, priced way out of reach for most users. But by cutting the price while keeping the core foldable design, Samsung may finally bring this category into the mainstream. Of course, this isn't happening in a vacuum. Competition is heating up fast. New models like the Nothing Phone 3 are shaking things up with smart design and strong performance at a lower price. Samsung knows it has to stay ahead, and offering a more affordable foldable could be the key to doing just that. So if the leak is true and the Z Flip 7 FE is announced at Unpacked, it will mark a big change in Samsung's approach. Instead of making foldables only for tech lovers with deep pockets, they're opening the door to more users. A foldable that keeps the core experience, skips the flashiest parts, but costs far less? That's something a lot of people have been waiting for. So what's your take? Would a budget-friendly foldable finally convince you to try this new phone style? Or do you think foldables still have a long way to go? Let us know your thoughts, and if you found this update useful, hit the like button and subscribe for more news and leaks ahead of Unpacked. Is buying a new smartwatch about to get more expensive than you expected? If you've been holding out for Samsung's upcoming Galaxy Watch 8 series, it might be time to prepare your wallet. A new leak just revealed some major pricing changes, and not everyone will be thrilled. According to a recent report by WinFuture, Samsung is planning to raise the prices of the Galaxy Watch 8 and Galaxy Watch 8 Classic compared to their predecessors, but that's not all. The Galaxy Watch Ultra 2, which is more of a refresh than a complete overhaul, will still carry the same high price tag as before, making it the most expensive watch in Samsung's upcoming lineup. Let's break it all down.